Gani Adams, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, on Thursday said the marauding Herdsmen have mustered the temerity to keep instigating crisis and wreaking havoc in the country because they enjoy the tacit support of President Muhammadu Buhari. Speaking during a live chat with media mogul Dele Momodu, Adams urged Buhari to rein in the excesses of the Herdsmen for peace to reign in the country. He noted that the Herdsmen have been further emboldened by the protection they get from security agencies. The lever they have in the last 5 years, most of them threaten that the government can do nothing. And from information and my experience, when they have issues, they call officers from headquarters and order comes from above that they should be released. You can imagine, this is what we have been saying. Until when the government changes tactics, we won't have peace. Speaking further, he explained how he wrote letters to all council of Obas on insecurity while recounting a series of criminal activities like rituals, armed robberies, and land grabbing in the southwest, claiming that some big Yoruba personalities collaborate with the Herdsmen. He stressed that security is about intelligence and there must be a structure, and if the country is restructured with a suitable mechanism, the issue of insecurity will be minimal, adding that the nation must revert to true federalism. Adams added, structure can only come through federalism. How can we have a Supreme Court in a country of over 200 million people? Every state or region should have its own Supreme Court. Many things are wrong beyond security. We must go back to true federalism. On the emergence of Sunday Igboho, he noted psychologically it is one of the activities of the struggle, and even though some allege that he is taking laws into his hands, it's their opinion. I won't support him doing that. But what we realize is that the Fulani have already taken laws into their hands too. According to him, the government encourages people to take the laws into their own hands when justice is not served to culprits, insisting the government has already created a lacuna that will encourage people to come out as warlords. Adams noted that the coming of Sunday Igboho as a warrior in his own houses is a welcome development. There is nothing bad in that. And definitely, what he has done in recent times will encourage other people to fish out criminals. Okay. About Gani Adams. Okay, I don't know. Kakanfò about Gani Adams. You have spoken well. You have really, really spoken well. You've done your bit. The problem we have in Nigeria as a people, I don't know whether human beings are just like that. Of course, human beings, we have some kind of funny characters, but and again, environments and culture shapes our people. Because if something has been happening over and over again, just like he said, some people do some things and they are not being called to order. They do wrong things, they say leave them, leave them. So you think other people will want to, if they want to do the same thing that they want to see whether you want to correct them or you want to punish them while you left some other people. So that is what has been going on in this country that has scattered everything. You see, honestly, I don't just understand. These people who have been in power right from time immemorial, in one way or the other, they've been in power, yet there's nothing to show for it. It is still impunity. What? How did we get here? They will be talking about the younger ones some of them who are misbehaving. But ask them, their own misbehavior is worse. You see others say Yahoo boys, Yahoo boys. Tell me, what those Yahoo boys that you always complain, what do they even steal? Compare. They are all doing wrong thing, no? Don't get me wrong. But when you compare their own atrocities to that of those politicians who are the helm of the affairs of this country, who are close to Kukija, tell me which one is bigger? All sin and sin. Their own is worse than all those ones, and they want to correct those ones. Meanwhile, they are doing wrong things. I'm just trying to bring a scenario to what he said. And this man, Gani Adams, Because we don't pay attention to a lot of things, because I've been listening to him for some time. And remember, that was last year. I remember vividly. This man came out, he cried out. One thing with Gani Adams, you might like him, you might hate him. He cried out. He cried out even before these things. He cried out. He said the terrorists, they are already in Yoruba land. They are already in Yoruba land. And people didn't even pay attention to what he was saying. I remember vividly. And I said it in one of my videos that I give it to him. And people are saying, oh, this and that. They cannot trust him. They cannot do this and that. Before you know, they will say, he collected money from the opposition. Oh, it's the PDP. Is that what we are talking about? Is that what we are talking about? When somebody who has been doing, who you think is not doing the right thing, and you are getting some kind of information from that person, even if you can't see anything, just take your time and investigate that thing. The man said it. He said it. Just like Nnamdi Kanu, even as Nnamdi Kanu is always talking almost every day. He's always talking. Do people even listen to what he said? Oh, because he said this. I don't want to listen to him. Let him go. I don't want to listen to him. And meanwhile, he's giving you useful information. You are discarding it. No, tell us. Are we just hearing that this Fulanis that they just came here? Are we just hearing it? I remember during the lockdown last year, when there was lockdown, nobody was supposed to move. That was when these people were carrying themselves, loading themselves from the north. They call them Mama Jeris. And Buhari did not say anything. But meanwhile, they were arresting other people. That there was lockdown. Why were you moving? Why should you leave your place? This and that. But these people were leaving. They were coming in their droves during the lockdown. Not even another time. But some people were insinuating a lot of things. And those things that they were insinuating, those are the results. Now we can see the result of those things now. Gani Adams, he said it. He said the terrorists, they have already, they've occupied all the Yoruba land. Some people just they want to talk. I beg you want to talk. But nobody remember that when he said it. Nobody can remember that now. He said it. And I remember, this man, when he talks raw. He says it the way it is. During the NSAS, when he was invited to Arise TV, too, he said it was the government that brought their hoodlums to go and attack the protesters. Hey, the presenter said, no. All those ones say, any little thing, if you don't caution your guests, they'll say, oh, how did you know? No, don't say that. You cannot just say that. You cannot just come out and say it categorically, because that's what everybody knows it, and that is it. But the so-called leaders will not be able to say it, but he said it. And he was telling them, if you don't want me to talk, then why did you invite me here? You want to gag me, not to say the truth? Then of what use? I will go back to my house and be saying the right thing. I know what the right thing, that right things that I'm supposed to say. But when I come to the public, you want to tell me not to talk. Then why did you invite me in the first place? It was blunt about it, which a lot of people could not say. He was blunt about it. So let's give it to him. But as we speak now, maybe water don't pass Gary. Make the water no make we fit carry some come back. Make pass and make we reduce the water. So now we do so, and some people are somewhere doing gentility. This is my style, and this is my some of the monarchs, so you know them, and they will say they are insulting them. So what are we talking about? What are we saying? Is if Buhari is not supporting them, he dares him, do the right thing, do the needful. That is it now. No, the issue that at least people who have been talking individually, they don't want to accept it, they don't want to believe it, they are deliberately not trying to believe what people are saying. That's why when they talk about the atrocities of some of these Fulani Herdsmen, they don't say anything. But at least if monarchs from Ogun State, at least they are constituted authority traditionally, they wrote to the police, they wrote to the army that some people came. How many times have they come to that place? They've come like 2 times, escorting Esme to some of the villages. Gabashew, that is to tell you that it is evidence. Why are you lying to yourself? Have you seen people who have been messed up? Have you seen people who have been dealt with? And you are telling us you have to be politically correct when you are seeing some things that happened. Okay, they are not this, they are not that. Who are the people? But are you going to tell us that the incidents happening in Nigeria did not happen just like Tunde Bakari was telling us during NSAS that all the things that happened, that they shot some movie somewhere. They now said it was during NSAS. So all the things that we are talking now, all this Fulani Herdsmen, whatever. So they didn't, unless you are telling us it did not happen in Nigeria. In as much it happened in Nigeria, everybody is talking about it. People who are affected have come out to say these are their experiences concerning these people. Why don't you go after those people and bring them to book and let us see who they are in the recess? You see that most of the northerners, they carefully, deliberately, intentionally not to talk about the atrocities. The only thing they are just dwelling on, oh, constitution nonsense says you cannot live, you can live anywhere, you can live where? Can anybody go to the north and go and be drinking beer and go this in where they have Sharia law? No, tell me. Those who are doing business there now, that they say they are selling alcohol, are they not destroying their businesses because they say that is what the Sharia says? That is not even the Nigerian government, Nigerian law. Now you can say anybody can go anywhere. You go anywhere and you begin to do anyhow. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. But you are not talking about the atrocities. Like I said, the incident that happened in Ogun State, the presidency has never even said one word. And you are telling us they are not in support. I've heard this thing. Somebody said it from Edo State, that the person said he had to. It was then he believed that all the things that people were saying, were true concerning this Fulani Herdsmen. That any little thing, any whatever, if you arrest them, they have connection to the presidency. Immediately they will be released. What are we talking about? You thinking that people don't know what they are saying? You know what they are saying. So that is it. They are in full support. They've shown it to the whole world now. They are not even hiding it. And some people are still trying to make excuse for them. Some people are saying they still don't want to nail this thing on the board. To nail everything on the board. They don't want to say they're still diplomatic with all the things happening. You don't know that Buhari is still supporting these people. There are a lot of them that have come out. Is it not a clear indications? And the so-called Southerners, some of them are trying to they are playing to the gallery. This and this and that. Like Oni of Ife, I'm just trying. No, nobody is saying, that is where wisdom comes in. That's where wisdom comes in. Nobody is saying, everybody are going to be fighting this and that. But the question and what people are not happy about is that even when this whole thing was going on, before Sunday Igboho came, what were you doing? Does it mean you didn't know? What were you doing? Now you are telling somebody to go and sit down. Up to now, tell us the drastic thing that the government has done, or the security agents, what they've done differently. They've done nothing. It's still the same thing. They say, oh, go and sit down. The government will take over from there. Yeah, good. We are beginning to see and feel the real Gani Adams now. We hope this positive tempo shall be sustained. May your reign be long. Don't worry, we shall make him Gani Adams vice president. Well, is it a new thing that just come to air? Is what people understand. That is why we are saying that the president is not having the love of one Nigeria, but his tribe called Fulani. They are just deceiving us to one Nigeria. They will be the one to say one Nigeria, and with their position and their body language and their utterances, you know that they are not for that. You are talking about, okay, we have to stay together, and you always do things that will hurt other people. You think if somebody, you are hurting people, the person want to stay in your house, the person, please, I want to go, let me go my own way. I can't be coming here. If you're going to be making things difficult for me, then of what use is that? You say we are family, but when anytime I come to your house, you begin to treat me anyhow. That is it. It's as simple as that. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.